Hello. I would like to hello. Shit. I would like to say that. Okay, I had to take this 2 times recording because I don't know how to speak. So, all right, let's say this. This school, my school. Let's call it fuck a douchebag. It sucks because my school completely was just a bad school in general. If you have bullying problems, guess what? Slap a band-aid on it, you're fine. If a teacher, like some administrators saw me getting bullied for years and never did anything. The only person that I've ever liked in there was my social worker. The social worker, I don't know why I said mine, but I called her mine because, well, I like kind of felt like more of a connection. And I was like, I don't hate you. You're like the best out of all of these fucking assholes. Because she wasn't like the worst teacher. She wasn't even a teacher, but I would call her a teacher because, well, that's how I felt about her. I was like, you're not a bad person. You're a good person, and that's what I like about you. Because I felt like she put forth her effort. And then I had this one teacher, let's call her Miss Bobby. Miss Bobby was an ass. She was an ass. I got in trouble for a lot of shit. I did get in trouble for shit that was possible for getting in trouble for because they were normal. But I think the thing that pissed me off, that one student did it, and if I did it, it would be so fucking, she would get pissed. She would, okay, how do I say this? She would do this. She would be like, oh, well, oh yeah, this is not for you. You shouldn't be doing that. I could write you up. And then if I say another student do, I'm like, you gonna write that off? And she doesn't even say anything. She just starts like doing anything else. I'm like, okay. And then I think once I had a problem with her because out of nowhere, I was like, this kid was playing this loud fucking music. It wasn't even music. It was freaking. Let me look this up. It was intense. God damn it! God damn it! I'm checking out my own channel. Sorry. What was it called? It was, intense music. Because this is what he was playing this whole time. He was fucking playing this shit. He was playing this loud at full volume. Not this fucking Rick's ad. He wasn't playing a Rick's ad. He was playing this. For a fucking Uno game. He was playing this audio for a fucking Uno game. It was Uno. He said, did this make this more exciting? I said, no, you made it worse. And I was listening to music at the time, so I was like, I don't want to hear this shit. I kind of just wanted to listen to my own. Because everybody else will like fucking blast their shit. And I never did that, so I was like, alright, this is kind of my time to do something. And I was like, alright, let me just do something. And I turn it off. He's like, hey, don't turn it off. I'm like, well, I don't like it, sorry. And he's like, well, just don't turn it off. It's pretty good. I said, it's not good. I don't like it. I'm sorry. And I actually told him before this to kind of tune it down, that he played it more. I was like, all right, I can't deal with shit like this because my ears are sensitive to like things like this. So I'm like, God damn it, Timmy. So I was like, his name wasn't even Timmy. I'm just gonna call him Fuckface. Fuckface, fucked up. So I, out of nowhere, fucking grab the fucking speaker. I don't mean like refuse it. I don't know how I'm saying it like really intense, but I'm trying to say that I grabbed the thing, took it, and I grabbed the thing, I took the thing and turned it, and then and it stopped playing. My teacher, Miss Bobby, fucking said, it's not about you. You don't need to do that. And I was like, and I couldn't say anything back. I didn't even have a comeback to her. I was like, okay. Because she was a teacher, and I didn't even want to say anything because I was having a good day and she was fucking it up. So out of nowhere, this kid, I don't even like this kid. Me and this kid hate each other because he used to steal candy from others. And if he says he didn't, because he says he didn't, but everybody caught him stealing from other children. So I was like, and then like this kid gets up. I was fucking watching. This kid gets up, turns off the thing, like, okay, that's super annoying. And the teacher doesn't say shit. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck did you just do? Thank you, you fucking good teacher. When I just gave her this look like, are you not gonna fucking report him? are you fucking serious? And I love how she said it wasn't about me, even when the same kid did the same shit I did, like turn it off, because nobody wanted to fucking hear it. And then out of nowhere she's like, oh well, out of nowhere she's just like, hey kid, let's do something else. And I'm like, what the fuck are you on? Are you on fucking I'm a dumbass? Cause it seemed like you fucking are, and I just got really mad. I was like, fuck you. You call out me on some shit, but you don't call out that other fucking kid who just did the same shit I did. Turn it off. Nobody wants to hear it. And as soon as, like, the kid did it, I was like, you're not gonna call. And, like, she just didn't do shit. I was mad. I was so mad. And then, like, before this, I think once, like, I was sitting down. I don't know why I keep saying, like, because, well, I don't know. I was sitting down, and the same fucking teacher, Miss Bobby's bitch ass, fucking says, oh, she starts talking to us like, oh, like, the lesson for today. I'm like, and it's, like, first period, so I'm like, okay. And we do, like, the thing. But then, out of nowhere, I was kicking this kid's chair. I was reading a book about, like, haunted places. And I didn't even know I was kicking his chair. Out of nowhere, this kid gets up, fucking flips it over. And a day later, a couple of days later, he's like, oh, well, I didn't even mean to. I'm like, you didn't mean to? Good job. And he didn't mean to. And I looked at him, and he was my friend. I was like, you asshole. You didn't mean to? You got me in trouble. Because he did get me in trouble. Out of nowhere. This teacher's like 0 to 100 real quick. And out of nowhere, she fucking, like, she says, what happened? Because it was just like, why the fuck would you flip a table? And he didn't say anything. He didn't tell me to stop. He didn't say anything. He should have just told me to stop once. I would have stopped. And I didn't even know I was hitting his chair. I thought because there was an empty desk and he was like another desk ahead of me. I didn't know I was hitting his seat because my feet were on. I didn't even know I was hitting him. So out of nowhere, when he picks up the chair and fucking he puts it down, and I'm like, okay, and I'm so confused. I'm like, why in my head? Like, what did I do? He's like, stop hitting my chair. I wasn't even kicking it. I was actually moving it like this tiny smudge every time. So my teacher. It's like, what happened? He said, like, stop hitting my chair, and it was like, oh, well, like, you don't, like, she was like, she looked at me like I was fucking in the wrong. She looked at me like I was really in the wrong, because I wasn't in the wrong, I think, because I don't know where she says, well, you don't know what type of moods he's in, you don't know what he's feeling. This is, like, she was blaming me. She was directly hitting me with every fucking thing she could, like saying it was my fault. You should have known this. And I said, I was arguing back here, because I'm like, nah, motherfucker, don't you fucking dare, because you're not gonna blame me for shit today. And I was I was fucking screaming. I was telling you're blaming me. This kid just flipped over a chair, and you're saying that, oh yeah, don't put him in a bad mood. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. If he would have asked me nicely instead of flipping a chair, like, it's over dramatic. She's like, well, I know, but what you did, and she kept saying it was like my thing was a little more inappropriate. So I was like, oh, first of all, the kid flipped over a chair. You want to call me inappropriate? The kid who flipped the chair is wronger than me. And out of nowhere, she says, Nathan, you want to go get a drink? She was fucking pampering this fucking kid. She was, like, pampering him like a fucking baby. And I looked at her, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I just gave her that look of, like, go fuck yourself, you stupid bitch. And she was like, she was, like, really mad. I don't know if she was, like, really mad at me, because it felt like she was, like, really pissed off at me over something I didn't even mean to do. And she was just an asshole about a real fucking asshole about it. So, because she was pampering the kid who flipped a fucking desk. And Nathan was in a good mood when he came in the classroom. I don't know what the fuck happened. Is it over because I even said I was sorry that I accidentally did it. And the teacher's just, like, telling me I was in the wrong. And I told her, okay, I wasn't in the wrong. I understand that I shouldn't have been kicking it. But I also understand that you shouldn't be fucking having an argument with the fucking kid who didn't flip over a fucking desk. You want to tell me I'm wrong. Good job reporting that to your fucking administrator, that's some bullshit. That's some whiny bitch bullshit. Because it was some bullshit. Okay, if anybody could ever say that I was actually in the wrong, I will say, okay, explain to me how and why. I will give you like a couple minutes because I really want somebody to actually kind of correct me because I didn't feel like it was in the wrong. It was a fucking goddamn somebody flipping the fucking desk and she cusses and she goes at me. I'm just confused. I don't know what to say. I feel like, okay, so I have nobody in this world, not even the teachers. Alright, fuck this school. I'm about to be a dropout at the age of fucking 12, turning 13. Actually, my mom did ask me if I wanted to be homeschooled because the school was not helping me with anything. The school was just being an ass. So my mom did ask me once, did I want to be homeschooled? I said, nah, I'm gonna stick it out. I should have just fucking said yes. But people who get homeschooled, I think, get nowhere sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. Some people do get homeschooled and go some places. So, I won't say that about people. I want to say that things happen. Well, not things happen. I just want to say that that's some bullshit. Because I kind of disliked the school and I really hated them. After that stunt, I hated it. I hated the school. I hated the teachers. And there was another time in 6th grade where I was fucking, like, how do I say this? I was sitting down. And out of nowhere, this girl, I was sitting down, this fucking bitch, I hate her, and then I realized her mom had heartburn later, so I was like, alright, we don't have to beef anymore. She would still make fun of me. It was because of a boy I used to date, and out of nowhere, she would tease me about it, so I was like, shut your damn fucking dirty mouth. And we had arguments sometimes, and the teacher would never find out. And I would tell the teacher sometimes that the kid might have, like, I didn't even know her name, so I didn't even report her that she was bullying me, so, yeah, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know her name, her friend Megan will also help her, and this fucking bitch, I wish I could still kick her, but she was still this fucking asshole. She was an asshole. So, out of nowhere, this fucking bitch, she fucking sits in my seat. I'm like, alright, can you get up? Because we had like an argument later before that day. Like, not before, like a couple earlier we did have a fucking argument, and out of nowhere, she was sitting in my seat. I said, alright, can you get up? She's like, no. We had assigned seats, so I was like, alright, get up. She was like, well, no, I don't have to. It's not that big of a deal. I said, it kinda is, so get your fucking ass out of my goddamn seat. She got up, sat in a different seat. She cussed me out for a while. I cussed her out. She cussed me out a little more. I started cussing her a bit more. And, we stopped talking after like a couple minutes. Then we had to do an assignment, which I would work on alone because nobody in that class liked me, and I didn't like them back, so I would do everything on my own, and I got it finished faster than any else student. So I handed in all my work. She's like, alright, you're done, alright, you can just sit down. I'm like, alright. And then like the teacher, like, when we were all done, she said, oh yeah, every kid get back in your seat. She told everybody to get back in the seat. So I was like, alright, you get back in your assigned seat. I'm like, okay. I got back in my seat. This bitch is sitting in my seat, like, with her friend. I'm like, alright, can you guys get up? I gotta sit there. She's like, no, and starts putting her feet in. I'm like, alright, get your dirty ass feet off my fucking chair. And she was like, well, it's not that big of a goddamn deal. And I'm like, get your dirty feet off my chair, or you will be removed from my chair with the teacher. And she was like, oh, fine. And the girl was like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. I said, kind of is. It's my seat. Plus I sit there. If I don't sit in there, it's like, if I don't sit there, I could get in trouble. So move. And she just rolled her eyes, and I sat down in my seat. And she got really mad, and she started, like, making fun of me. So I looked, and so she was in front the time because she only had to move one seat ahead of me just to speak. So I was like, alright, can you shut up real quick? I kind of can't hear, because I couldn't even hear the teacher. I sit all the way in the back, and I can barely see. So I was like, alright. And then we had, like, another assignment, and then out of nowhere, this fucking girl, she's sitting in my seat again. I'm like, alright. And then I finished my work, and I handed it, and I'm like, alright. Wait, I forgot. I actually kind of forgot how this went. Sorry. Alright, let me reiterate this because I was working at the time. Fuck. I'm sorry that I'm forgetting the story because this was in 6th grade and I forgot about it for a long time. But now I'm. Oh yeah, this is how it went. I was sitting in my seat. I was sitting on the floor. Actually, I was laying on the floor. I finished my work. The teacher said I could go do whatever I want. I started drawing. The girls started making fun of me. I didn't say shit to them. Out of nowhere, this fucking bitch ass teacher says, we all need to get back to our senses. I was like, can you move? She's like, well, no, I can't. It's not that big of a fucking deal. And I looked at her. I was like, all right, fuck you too. And I was like, get the fuck out my seat, or the teacher gets involved. She got up. Her friends started cussing me. I cussed her out, and I sat down. And then I was like, and then she called me a name and said, you're such a bitch. And out of nowhere, this fucking girl, she was cussing at me. Out of nowhere, this fucking girl, because she was cussing at me first, actually. Out of nowhere, this fucking girl says, she raises her hand, she's like, Bree called me a B-I-C-T-H. I fucking looked at her. She turned around. She had the smug ass. I said, because you are one. Out of nowhere. I don't know why everybody fucking did this. Everybody's like, oh, snap. And I didn't think it was funny at first. And I kind of did later. I was like, oh, that's kind of fucking funny. And it was a funny joke. So out of nowhere, this fucking bitch. This teacher says, I'll see you two after class. She had this grumble. She's like, why do I have to get in trouble when she fucked up? I had this smug grin. I was like, you want to fuck with me, you dick bag? You want to fuck with me? Because it was kind of like, how do I say this? It was a bit like, I kind of had this face a bit because I was just an asshole at the time, so I was just had that face for a while, and then like at the end of class, she asks, can I see you two after class? Out of nowhere, this teacher goes full blast on me. She goes full blast. I understand that I was in the wrong for not doing anything. But I actually did try to tell the teacher, and in the first, she didn't want to even listen because she's like, all right, I don't need to listen. So I was like, okay. She just didn't want to hear it. So I was like, all right. And the teacher, she's just cutting into me, and the girl, she got this hash ass wash of, oh well, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that much. You can't, do this. And give her this fucking small little fucking talk. Well, I got the biggest fucking screech in my life. She's like, why you didn't tell me? And I said, yeah, I did. You just didn't want to hear it. She's like, oh, well, it's not my fault. It's your fault. You shouldn't have never done this, and this. And I said, okay, and I paused her for a second. Okay, I said, I actually did this. I actually said stop real quick. I said stop. Alright, so she cussed me out first. She cursed. She screamed it as loud as she could, and you didn't turn around. That's your problem. But you constantly are blaming me. She's like, oh, well, I'm not blaming you. And I said, yes, you are. You're giving her this small, and I mean this small little bit of this argument, and you're wasting my time? That's not worth it. You were literally not helping. You're blaming me with all this. We should both get the same equal. I'm getting the same equal. No, you're not. You're giving me you're screaming. She was screaming. She was turning red. She was screaming at me, and she was just going in on me. And when I finally stopped her, I was like, you just you're turning red and you're screaming at me while you give her this small thing, and you're turning back to your normal color. You want to tell me that it's not my fault when you're really going at me with it. She's like, well, I'm really not. It's not a big deal. You're kind of really in the... She didn't say that, but I felt like she was saying that. She was like, well, it's not that big of a deal. I'm sorry, but it may feel that way, but I'm not. She was giving the smallest thing. She looked at the girl and said, you should have never done that, and looked at me, fucking, you didn't sack of shit. That's how it felt. Like, she was screaming at me with all this fucking rage, and out of nowhere, I was fucking, thank you for the saviors, thank you. I'm just kidding. There were no fucking saviors there. That was a fucking battle. Out of nowhere, these fucking kids come in. This is like, I guess, the band club for 8th grade. And 8th grade comes in. Out of nowhere, 8th grade sits down. I'm looking at them because I don't want to fucking listen to this teacher anymore. I'm tired. And she's wasting my damn time with this. And she flips off. She flips as soon as she sees me, like, looking at them. She's like, well, you shouldn't feel embarrassed about them coming in the room, like, them looking at you. You brought this on yourself. And that just made me realize this teacher's fucking blaming my ass. This made me realize that I'm not gonna sit here and take this shit from you. For anybody, not from a fucking teacher with a shitty degree. It was my music teacher. I'm not taking shit from you. The fuck? And I had a 96 in that class. Fuck you. And I was amazing. And I love music until I hated it because of her. And I had her for 2 years. I had her for 2 years, and now I don't have her because I finished my music. She was my first she was my first teacher, and out of nowhere. They come out of nowhere, and I'm sitting there, and I'm not paying attention to her. She's like, well, you shouldn't feel embarrassed about this. You brought this on yourself. And I sat there like, okay, just let her talk that shit. Let her talk that shit, and then you tell your mother. Just let her do what she wants to do. And she, like, fuck, it hurt. It hurts. Because it felt like I wasn't embarrassed. It just felt like, do you hate me that much to a point? And she was just like saying you shouldn't feel embarrassed. I said, and I actually did this. You know when people like put their finger in their face and says hold up? I did that, but I was like really close to my face. I was like, hold up. First of all, you don't need to be screaming. I didn't say that, but I wanted to say that. So I was like, okay, hold on. I looked at her with this fucking face. I said, alright, I'm not embarrassed by them. I did this thing. I don't know why I did this. Just to be a smart ass, I did this. I said, no, you're not embarrassing me. You're doing the right thing as a teacher. To do this to me, you're doing the right thing. You're disciplining me. I don't feel embarrassed. You're just telling me facts right now. You're telling me that I'm in the wrong, that I've messed up. You're telling me that I've done wrong. I don't feel embarrassed. As a teacher, you're telling me what I've done wrong. I just gave her a full speech, like, yeah, you fucking did right, you dumb bitch. And she's like, well, you should feel embarrassed. I said, well, I shouldn't feel embarrassed. I should feel like my regular self getting disciplined by a teacher. I'm not gonna feel embarrassed in a bunch of 8th graders. I'm 6th grade, and I'm not gonna feel embarrassed in front of a teacher in a freaking 8th grade and a 6th grade that you're not blaming. I'm not in the mood. And she just started going ballistic, like I should feel embarrassed that I'm in this situation. No, I shouldn't. I didn't feel embarrassed. I felt fucking fine. I felt like, if you guys can hear that, that's my fucking air conditioning. And I just had this fucking face, like, I just kind of empowered you and you just took it as go fuck yourself award, so alright. And then, and she was going ballistic. And then the bell rang. She wasted 2 precious minutes that I could have used in one of my classes. And I gave her this. I actually said this. And a lot of things I said were actually to like the teacher and to the girl, not freaking like me cursing and anything. It was me with the normal conversation, me not cursing, and then I kind of like was really mad at this time. She just started getting me really angry. So I looked at her and I said, alright, I gotta go. You're wasting my time here. She was like, well, you're gonna get in trouble. I never got in trouble for what I did. And she was like, you're gonna get in trouble. And I said, okay. I gave her this face, walked out of the class. I just walked out. I just did like this little skip. I said, before I said, you're really wasting my time. She's like, well, I'm not wasting your time. You brought yourself. And I'm sitting there just like, you're really wasting my time with something we could handle later. And she's just not having it. She's like pissed. And she's telling me off, and I'm getting bored and angry because I'm about to miss one of my favorite classes, and she's just going off. And I leave. I said, all right, I gotta go. You're wasting my time, because she didn't write me a pass, because she knew that she was wasting my time. She wouldn't write me a pass, because, like, she's done this before with other students where she wouldn't write them a pass. So I was like, all right, you're gonna waste my time, or you're gonna write me a pass? She said no. So I was like, all right, I gotta bounce real quick. And she was like, well, you can't leave. I'm not done. I said, well, you are now, because I'm not in the mood. You're boring me out. And she was really, like, mad and pissed off that I said that, but I didn't feel that bad. And she was just going off on me, and I just had this phase, and I, like, walked out. I said, and I was like, she was wasting so much of my time. She was wasting so much. It turned into like 5 to 6. So I was like, all right, I gotta go. She's like, well, no, you better stay here. You're gonna get in trouble. I never got in trouble. So I booked it. I ran out the classroom. I ran. I said, I'm sorry, but I've gotta go. She's like, you're gonna get in trouble. Okay, never got in trouble for that action. She never did anything about it. She walked away from it, and she didn't, like, say anything to me after it. So I sat there pretty confused about things. So, never got in trouble for that story. Never got in trouble for mostly anything of me doing that. It was mostly because I guess my stupid ass self never, like, was that bad kid in my school. I was a horrible kid in my school, my old school, and I was a good kid. I was a spectacular child until I moved to, like, my new place, and I hated it. It's kind of all the stories I have about my teachers, but it's kind of not, because I actually have more, because a lot of times teachers didn't really help me, nor help a lot of others. I think once I was sitting down and I think the school couldn't help cyberbullying. I was getting cyberbullied. Didn't help me. Out of nowhere, this girl gets cyberbullied. The school didn't help her. How do I explain this? I don't know even the full story of hers. She was getting all these death threats and saying, like, people being rude, ignorant, making fun of her. She had the screenshots, she had the messages, she had everybody's name. She had the names of the people who were actually doing it, and knew who they were. And the school's like, oh, well, we can't help you. We're sorry. It's you just don't have any valid information. We can't really pin it on students. And I was like, all right. I gave her this look, and I knew she was crying outside when I found her. So I just grabbed her and said, all right, everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. I'll beat up those kids if they keep fucking with you. Because I actually did say that to her, and I was like, I'll beat them up. I don't give a fuck. You're a kid, you're picking with others, you're fucked. You're diddly doodly dead. To me, to everybody I know. And I don't know why, but she felt, I guess, a little more happy about it. So I was at least happy that I cheered someone up, and they weren't sad about it. So, yay! I did it! I did something! But I felt really bad because this school would never help, and she had valid information of who these people were, and she had valid information of who they were, and they just never helped her, and I felt so bad. I felt so bad because I felt like I was in this position before too, and the school would never help. The school's a bunch of bitches. So I get really sad for her. I was like, alright, I can't do anything to help you, but I'll beat up the kids who keep making fun of me. I promise that I'll be here for you. And I was just being genuinely nice today. I was being genuinely nice. When this happened, I just wanted to at least make her feel like she was welcomed in the school, because she was welcome, but I don't think anybody welcomed her. So I'm saying that because it's just that my school was a horrible school. And every time the girl got bullied, I would tell her everything's gonna be okay. And she reported them many times to the school. The school has done nothing about it. She has the names, everything. She even has screenshots of their Snapchats, nothing. And when one of my teachers brought up the school will help you with cyberbullying, I looked at him, gave him this face. I said, they ain't gonna help you, honey. I don't like to you. Ooh. So I just gave her this face. I was like, they're not gonna help you. They're not, because I have so much experience from looking at like my school, and it's just bad. It's worse. It's horrible. So I don't know what to say really, because it's just wrong. $20 per stacks. So I feel so bad because nobody's gonna help. Who's gonna help? No one. I feel like anybody in this world is practically on their own when it comes to things like this, because I'll be real with you, some people do help, some people don't, and some people are just not in there for any help, because some people just don't like to help. So I'm assuming that people like that also have just their weird own way. But I have nothing to say about it, because I kind of felt like I talked about everything that also happens in this world. But hey, I think people should really do things about, well, this type of stuff, and they don't help. So I don't know what to say. Adventure Time! Oh yeah, I also finally watched Adventure Final. I'm sorry, it was just as bad as Endgame, because it was just so bad. Like, I was expecting this humongous fight, and then it just ended with like this weak fucking title. Like, I'm so happy that Marceline and fucking Princess Bubblegum kiss, but I'm disappointed that it wasn't a big fight. You got all these fucking people, but where's the fight at? When it's happening? When is it going to start? How is it going to start? Why did you build me up for so much suspense to fight each other, but it doesn't happen? Where's I want my money back. I want my mom's money back. It was just not the best final. It was like Endgame, just a bit worse, because, well, first of all, Endgame was pacing. I didn't want a fucking hour scene with Tony Stark's, I can't say his name, Tony Stark's daughter. I didn't want that. I wanted something with 5 minutes in it and then walk away. It was good with like the fight scenes, but it was just that it was pacing so slow. It was to a point where it felt like you had to wait ages for the next fucking action scene. And it just got really boring after like a couple. I was actually thinking about falling asleep in the theater, because I just got mad. It was not the best thing for Marvel. Marvel could do better. Could have done better. The hell am I saying? They could have done better than this. This felt like a big fuck you. Because Marvel, we all know you could do way better than that. And they could have. But no. They had to choose the worst ending possible. I'm sorry, but it was sad enough to see Iron Man die, but then fucking Captain American die? And then like, okay, my brother did tell me that yes, they're going to add a kid with the intelligence. So I don't want a kid with that. I don't want that. Unless it's Iron Man's daughter, then no, I still don't want that. It's both horrible. Leave him alive. But I understand why why I was about to say Underman, but Iron Man died. But I was sad because none of it was worth it. My eyes so itchy. God, there we go. And I hated it. It was just not the worst. It wasn't the best. I'll give it this 5 out of 10. Because I say again, wasn't bad, just had slow pacing. And it just didn't work with what it was like. What was it trying to do? Whatever it was trying to actually do was the bad. Just bad. Eat, cause I'm bored. Get the mouse, it disappearable. But how do I say this? That I necessarily hate everything in this world. Shit. But hey, there's other things, and I'll be real with you here. The character that I'm drawing is practically high. She's high, literally high. I say higher than a fucking kite. She's high. She's high, and I mean high, like fucking high, like as high can be. She sees fucking rainbows, bitch. She sees fucking rainbows. She can see all the colors in one. Green, where's the green? I don't know why I'm making them like this. I just kind of like making characters a bit look high because, well, it just makes them a bit fun to fuck with. They're fucking annoying, but I love my characters. I've just started drawing this character. I don't know what her fucking. I don't even want to give her a name. She's not really that important, but I actually kind of like drawing her like this because she's the one character that I actually like a bit. That actually kind of looks higher than a fucking kite, and seeing every color in the world. Am I saying like that? Like she sees every color in rainbow spectrum. This is like her vision of what she sees. She sees fucking colors, my dude. She sees fucking blue. She sees that good green. She sees that motherfucking light fucking blue. She sees colors that nobody can fuck yeah. She's also a lizard. A lizard. The lizard that got away. I would love to call her the crackhead, but I actually kind of want to call her Ziggy, because Ziggy goes with it. And plus, Ziggy's really iconic for a fucking lizard. I don't know what to say. I kind of like Ziggy. Ziggy's just that fucking weird person in your fucking group that you gotta have. Because she's high. She's higher than a kite. She needs help. Yeah, she seeks help. I'll be real with you here. Ziggy's a fucking repo. Reptilian, but also can get high off turtles. How the fuck does she? I don't know. We'll never figure that out, because Ziggy doesn't tell her secrets when she's high as fuck. Because Amanda woke up high as fucking Vegas. I don't know why I say it like that. Like, she woke up high in fucking Vegas. And then Samantha broke up with Vegas. And as the gecko of the group, I love her. She's just that one person that you like in the squad. And all the characters, Ziggy's just weird. Ziggy also has a cage, actually, because Ziggy's just Ziggy. So how does Ziggy have a fucking tail? She actually bites it off and then it regrows. Yeah. Fucking Ziggy has a fucking regrowable tail. Ziggy eats it when she's nervous as fuck. When she eats her tail, it can regenerate many fucking times. She breaks off her bones. She can eat them, no problem. I really think Ziggy's just a fucking weird character. She can bite a lot of shit and see so many fucking colors. I know, actually, this character might be cut because I don't dislike her. I kind of want to draw Ziggy more. I just came with this character in my head, and she's just a character that just likes being herself. She's extraordinarily weird. Like Ziggy's like the information of just don't do drugs, kid. The fucking information for Ziggy. I just made a 40-minute long video after ranting about my teacher and then me fucking explaining a character. Yeah, Ziggy's just high. Ziggy's just higher than a kite. Ziggy's just smoking. Ziggy's just doing that weed. Ziggy's not based off. Ziggy's kind of based off one of my friends. She's not like has like all this shit, but I like to base her off her because, well, shit, these two act the fucking same. When they're both fucking weirdos, but they're both fucking get weirdly high. In our school, we actually have people who actually prosper drugs. Be real, do you hear? A lot of kids brag that they have a weed dealer in our school. Like, they have a weed person. I'm like, alright, you have a fucking weed person, alright, you're gonna fuck J. And I don't know if they're catching more up on people doing this shit. So, yeah, people have been caught in the bathrooms vaping and smoking. And one of those people was my friend. She was a dumbass. She literally got caught smoking. And I sat there, it's like, alright, that's fucked up. And Ziggy's eyes can pop out of her fucking skull. Because Ziggy just feels like being a fucking bad bitch. And her famous color is green. Green. I say green cause green equals me being mean. Stick all those attacks. Break up with the dumbass. Yeah, cause Ziggy's high. What is Ziggy doing? Ziggy's smoking weed. Ziggy's high as a kite. Ziggy's smoking that weed again. Why she smoking? Ziggy can see all the colors. Even she can see the rainbow. I don't know why I said that like that. But she can see the fucking rainbows. Even though she's higher than a kite. She's higher than it. Every time I get to Ziggy's high as fuck. Ziggy star remind her of being high. Ziggy forgets why she's high. Ziggy forgot why she's high. Ziggy forgot why she's high. I don't know why I'm saying this, because Ziggy literally is the one main character that I actually kind of wanted to add a bunch of characters who do drugs. I don't know why. It's just that it's kind of like that aesthetic of like them just being weird. I don't know how I'm doing this, but yeah, I just kind of just like seeing like one character just fucking going at it, fucking breaking down that shit. I don't know. This character is kind of my example of seeing somebody on drugs, and like later in the story, she quits them because she knows they're bad and she can't continue this for the rest of her life. So she has like, and Ziggy also has Ziggy's also confused about things in life. So she's just really, like, tangled. She's really tangled in things, doesn't understand things like that, so she's just Ziggy. It's like Gibby, just worse. And I necessarily like this character because she's just, and plus, I actually kind of wanted to get her to have, like, in the first part of it, like, I wanted to make a story where she gets rehab. Like, I also really want Ziggy to kind of quit, because Ziggy's, like, that's her whole character development, to quit the one thing that she doesn't want to continue doing. She doesn't want this, she's just addicted, so I kind of wanted to change her character out to be like she quits for years. And I'm sad. I'm really sad. No! 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 I'm reading something so really sad. This is Ziggy! I don't know. That was like the loudest. I spent a full hour ranting. I'm just gonna call this my like a small little tired video. I don't feel like doing because Ziggy don't feel like moving. I don't know why Ziggy's just like, I would like to say Ziggy's like an ultra personality, like a different personality, because I actually give every character like an actual voice with my own voice, because I actually kind of want to give Ziggy, like, okay, how do I explain this, like, I swear, okay, I can't use this one because this one's broken. Greek fuck. Wait. Well, guys, I know I don't sound quite the same today, but well, guys, I don't want to give her that voice, but I want to give her a voice where it's like, wow, do you guys see this? Ziggy, no, we don't see you. No. That's because I'm using my nerd voice, which I will now be showcasing in this small little video. Well, I'm gonna do small little clips from Greece, which I am now actually I wanted to give her a voice where it's like, you guys see this? I don't. And she just falls sometimes, and I like Ziggy. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, I have an idea. Wait, I know where it is. Hold on. Fuck. Fuck. Damn it, I just had Ziggy's voice. Oh yeah, Ziggy from, what's that fucking game? That was a good game. Ziggy from, no, I have a good one. Kubz Scouts. Nope. Had to be really bored. Let me, hold on, wait, let me, 1 second. I need my clip for the video. I need a clip. I got so bored. I drew some shit. Ziggy's face will be the clip. The high altitude click. She is the highest pick. For the highest thing I know,
And Ziggy's just smoking whatever she thinks is dope. Ziggy's just being her. Ziggy's just being doped up. Ziggy can see every color. Ziggy can see the world. Ziggy's drunk. Ziggy's higher than a squirrel. Ziggy is wrong. Ziggy is true. Ziggy's smoking weed with you. No. Ziggy's smoking weed. Ziggy's smoking true. Ziggy's smoking life. Ziggy's smoking true. Ziggy. Just give her the name Ziggy. Like, the name Ziggy is just common for me. It helps. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The phone. The phone. I swear, this is what happens when your internet is so shit. How the fuck did he... It had something to do with Kubz Scouts. It had something. I just watched it recently, so it should pop up. God damn it. Actually, no. Fuck getting copyrighted. YouTube. I'm not. Ding dong, ding dong, ding 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 dong, ding 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 dong. Like, share, die. Internet slow. Blech. Fuck this. I don't want to make that fucking satire fucking voice. Oh my, it feels like I already turned 40 by the time this was done. Watch some fucked up shit. Here we go.
Hey, I'm Jason.
No.
I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't either. What's the point? I thought you were dead. Now your brother.
That's who I kind of wanted to be like a bit of, okay, how do I say this? I wanted to be this girl's voice. Oh, the girl who was just first talking before this girl, Iggy.
I thought that was freaking outfit.
I want her voice to be that because her voice is so. And Ziggy's kind of like, I don't know what to believe anymore.
It's just, I'm fucking crazy. And her voice just gets can get really hyper and loud, and I kind of want that for Ziggy, because Ziggy is just crazy. I don't know why. I'm just happy I didn't make this into a fucking GIF, but yes, this video, shit, please tell me I did not just destroy my painting of Ziggy the crackhead. I just really hope I don't get sued. That's all I hope, is not to get sued. All I hope is not to get sued. Well, that's all I have. I just kind of wanted to go on my own little tangent, and I haven't posted in a month. Sorry, but I am tired as hell, so can't blame me. And I have school. School's almost over, so I might be posting a little more often. So yeah, see you guys. Have a good day. See you guys. It's fucking 12 o'clock the next day. So, see, actually I kind of wanted to wait so I can see this countdown. Sorry for that, but hey, June 2nd. Fuck yeah, worked out perfectly. My birthday is June 15th, so proud of myself and happy. Because the year is higher than a kite. And I have no idea what to say. Ziggy usually wears a gold. I actually kind of wanted to imply that Ziggy wears sometimes gloves. I like to say yellow gloves because they actually kind of look really good. Because I don't hate Ziggy with any types of gloves. I like Ziggy, but I kind of want to experiment with her with yellow gloves. Yellow gloves aren't the worst thing to happen to her. She's a character that has feelings. Yeah, Ziggy with gloves is. Yeah, cause I could see Ziggy with the glove or so. So Ziggy would have a glove. Alright. Signing off. See you guys. This is I forgot my name. Hold on. Dumbass. Signing out. Weird animation. See you guys another time. See you guys. See you guys. Have a good day. Bye bye. Blah blah blah.